Anything worth having, it was worth fighting for. And this is something that my late granny, Dorothy Henry, used to always say. And it's a quote and a sentiment that I've often used to get me through some difficult times, or what I consider to be very difficult times at the moment, writing your dissertation or building a business and dealing with, difficult things in life. But I think we can all agree that things that we have been facing, and not just recently, this has been building up for quite some time, things are difficult and it sucks. But what are we going to do about it? And so today I've debated, what do I say? How do I say it? And I don't want to rehash all the crap. There's plenty of that going around. But I do want to encourage you and to just lend some insight to how we can come together to be the difference. The first thing is to harness the power of your voice. I feel that many of us have, on some levels, maybe been afraid to really say what's on our minds. And there may have been good reason not to. But the truth of the matter is we can no longer sit back and be silent or whisper. Like, there is power in our voice. And while there are those that may try to bully us into silence, it's time to say enough is enough. And collectively, if we were to pull together and use our voices, we can make a difference. And so I know the elephant looks really ugly and really scary, and like it's impossible that this could never change. But we've seen radical change occur in this country time and time again. And now we've been called to the front lines to make a difference. And for those that have been on the front lines, that have been super vocal, don't worry, because we have your back. The second thing is to do something. And there's been a lot of judgment and finger pointing, because many times, even those of us who are on the same team don't necessarily agree on what that one thing is to change it. The truth of the matter is there is no one thing. There's so many different things that each of us can do, and it may look different, but we need all of us to do something. So pick your thing. And your thing may not look like my thing, but we're doing what we know to do. We're lending our collective voices, our collective insight, and our collective being, our collective light to changing what is going on around us. But if we sit back and do nothing, at the end of the day, we have no one to blame but ourselves when things only get worse. And the third thing that I wanted to talk about today is probably the one that has irritated me the most. Not about those who are out doing the thing that they do that's just really annoying everyone, or is really endangering people and they're killing people and they're doing all the crap, like, again. But it's those of us who say that we're on the same side, that we are the voice of the light and we are those that are the difference makers, and the finger pointing and the judging and the shaming on our side has got to stop. The more time we spend fighting amongst ourselves, the more time they spend gathering and collecting and coming together as a collective body to push forward their agenda. And they're organizing and they're spreading and they're gaining power while we are wandering around in circles, accomplishing much of nothing. Stop the judgment. If you want to march, march. If you don't feel like marching, don't march. If you want to write letters, write the letters. If you want to be the positive voice on Facebook and social media to kind of to drown out all the negativity, then do it. Pick your one thing. But again, commit to the long haul. This isn't a one post kind of thing and it's going to go away. It's not a one letter kind of thing and this is going to go away. It's not a one march and my job is done and this is going to go away. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take commitment. It's going to take us hunkering down and committing to sticking it out, to fighting for what we believe in until we see the change. And finally, commit to radical self-care. Man, this is deep. It stirs up emotions and stuff and feelings, and you just don't even know what might come out of you. Take some time away, shut it down, retreat, get some rest, get some care, some nurture from your friends. But don't stay down, get back up and get back out there. We need each other and we need you. Your positive voice, your light, your insight, your ability, your willingness to march, or whatever it is, we need you and we need you to be heard. We can't continue to sit back and worry about if I say the wrong thing or someone is going to judge me. Let me tell you something. They are going to judge you. There's so much judgment going around, but you can't let that stop you. Like Granny said, anything worth having is worth fighting for. And my freedom, my life, the life of my littles, and my family, and my friends, and even people I don't even know, is worth fighting for. Fighting for freedom, fighting for people to be treated like human beings, fighting for justice, that's worth fighting for. And Granny knew it in all her wisdom, that one day this was going to be more than just helping me get through writing a dissertation or helping me move through some things that I thought were difficult. But it was also going to be a message of hope and inspiration, not only for me, but also for you. So take some time, know that I'm here, know that I got your back, and I'm sending you some hugs, but I'm also dealing with my own emotions. Because some days they are out of control. But although my thing may not look like your thing, know that I'm fighting. Because I know that what we're fighting for is worth it.